Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam here, and today is Monday, June 15th, 2020, and I'm going to be showing you guys the best things to buy, sell, and maybe even invest in right now in NBA 2K20, and I also have some new snipe filters you guys should start using, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for those. So as usual, guys, let's go ahead and start with any new content we got in NBA 2K20 today, and then move on over to Twitter and see if we got any new locker codes or any new leaks or any information regarding content in NBA 2K20. So let's go ahead and start with the pack market like we usually do. And today we got new throwback moments cards. And now I'm going to be honest, none of these cards really, I'm not really going to open packs for these. I'm not going to get too hyped for these. But we have Galaxy Opal Walt Frazier, Galaxy Opal Rudy Gobert, Galaxy Opal Corey Maggette, who's basically a clone of Vince Carter. Just have to add that in there because I think he's been like a clone of Vince Carter since 2K18, maybe it's 17. I can't remember, but this card is probably my favorite for the day. Pink Diamond Al Harrington and Diamond Greg Monroe. I think this is like the best Greg Monroe we've ever got in 2K. So yeah, these new cards are available for a whole week, so we should be seeing some new throwback moments next Monday as well. And then just taking a look at the rest of the packs, we do have these Prime Series packs expiring tomorrow, so we should see some new packs tomorrow, or some new content at least. My guess would be buzzer beaters. Maybe they'll hit us with another Flash or Prime, but they typically like to save those for Friday. Maybe they'll do another Prime. I doubt it, but my guess would be buzzer beaters for tomorrow, or maybe some super packs again. We didn't get any last week, so maybe it's time for super packs again. And then looking at this, we have the Showtime, which are available until Friday. So yeah, that's the new content we got in the game. There's nothing else in the game, nothing like that. The events, nothing too crazy today. It just regards the vault offline, or the triple threat offline vault. And then if we switch on over to Twitter here today, we will see that we did get a new locker code, and it's another chance at some of these career highlights players. I'm going to assume these are the players that are on boards, maybe more, and if so, there's a couple good ones there. The Diamond T-Max, probably my favorite. Terry Rozier is good as well. So if you guys did not enter this locker code yet, go ahead and enter this locker code. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead, hop into the market update portion of the video. So moving on now, guys, to the market update. Let's go ahead and see if prices are high or low today, and whether you should be buying or selling. And I am going to say, I am kind of surprised. The market, based off what I've been seeing and just on 2K Gamer and just what people have been showing me, what they've been getting cards for, the market's actually still relatively low. I saw a GOAT. I know this isn't like a really good test, but I did see a GOAT Michael Jordan end for like 1.8 million MT. Maybe someone just got lucky there, but the market seems to be, not as high as I thought. It didn't recover as much as I thought. And as you can see, there's already the throwback moments cards that are going for buyout, and we'll definitely have to look into that here in the filters. But yeah, the market's still relatively low, or pretty low, so definitely not the worst time to buy if you're trying to pick up some cards for the team. It's not as low as Thursday night and Friday and Saturday even, but it's still a decent time to buy. And it looks like Magic Johnson, he's actually really expensive. There are some cards, guys, I will say, that are still pricey, like Paul George. Like, obviously the market's not crashed right now, but there are some good deals to be had. Like Bull's still really cheap. Jimmy Butler's still cheap, or as cheap as he should be. Shaq only 500,000 MT. I mean, that makes sense with the Heat one being out, but prices are just looking low, guys. So go buy some cards if you've been waiting to buy some cards, or if you have been procrastinated on buying cards, definitely could do that today. And then if you wanted to sell, you definitely could. Again, the market is a little bit lower, but it's not like it's the worst time in the world to sell. It's not like we're in the middle of a huge crash. And I would definitely sell if you think we're going to be getting super packs tomorrow or upcoming this week. But other than that, guys, good time to buy cards, and not the worst time to sell cards if you're looking to unload cards before potential super packs. But let's move on now, guys, to some snipe filters for the day. And it is going to kind of be like last Monday or Tuesday, whenever we got the playoff moments cards. And these filters, I'm going to be honest, they're not the best in the world, but they are something. And if you guys really want to snipe cards that are new, or just want to have really consistent filters, these would be the filters today. But I am going to say they're not my personal favorite filters ever, but they're the best I could come up with today with the new content that dropped. It's not like a crazy Heat fire drop today, so obviously the filters aren't going to be going too crazy. But the first one here, guys, that we're going to use is the Pink Diamond playoff moments. I call them playoff moments, but it's throwback technically. Let's just call them playoff moments or throwback, interchangeable. But Pink Diamond throwback moments, And what I've been doing here is set the maximum bid to 7,500. And again, I say this every video, but I'm gonna keep saying it because I don't want you guys to just copy my exact numbers. Make sure you go and look at the cheapest cards in the filter and account for the taxes. So right now 7,500 is good for me, and you want to put the bid above it and just refresh and buy anything that pops up. And in this filter, obviously you can see pink diamond throwback cards, and there are quite a few pink diamond playoffs. I will get rid of the buyout here just so we can see a couple of them. Let's go ahead, get rid of this just so you guys can see some of the cards you can see in this filter. And Al Harrington, Jeff Teague is the cheapest one, I believe. There's that Wilson Chandler, and then isn't there some more new cards today? Or maybe am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Is Al Harrington really the only pink diamond? I guess he is the only pink diamond. Wow. So I guess the best thing you can see today is Al Harrington. Again, guys, the filters aren't the best with these playoff throwback cards just because the limited number of them in there. But yeah, that would definitely be a filter you could use. But moving on now to a Galaxy Opal playoff. I keep saying playoff. Throwback moments filter. This one right here would be good, especially if you don't have like a lot of MT and you don't want to do the enable filter, or you don't want to, go for 100K. Let's say you don't have 100K. You could just target the bottom feeders or the bottom of the barrel throwback moments cards. And I believe the cheapest Galaxy Opal throwback moment card is the Galaxy Opal Kyle Lowry. I think it's Kyle Lowry and not Steve Nash, even though Steve Nash is down there. And what I've been doing is setting the maximum bid to 33,000. And like I said, with all these other filters, you buy anything that pops up. And there are a lot more Galaxy Opals in this filter, or a lot more cards in this filter, I guess, than the pink diamond, because it seems like we are getting more Galaxy Opals than pink diamonds in these playoff moments. And just a couple cards you can see in here. I will just reset this. Maybe I should just reset the filter. That might be a little bit quicker. But the Galaxy Opals you can see in here are obviously the new ones today, like the Gobert, the Walt Frazier, but you can also see Kyle Lowry, Steve Nash, Gordon Hayward, Corey Maggette. Corey Maggette would probably be the best one you could see today, because I don't think there's really, are there any like bid card? I mean, Robert Parrish, I don't think there's really any super expensive Galaxy Opals. Maybe the Eddie Johnson, the Larry Cannon, I forgot about him. Let's look at Eddie Johnson, or not Eddie Johnson, Eddie Jones. I wish we had an Eddie Johnson, but Eddie Jones, he might be the best card you can get out of here, because it does look like he is still going for a bid and not a buyout. So those are definitely, okay, he is going for a buyout. I'm wrong. But it looks like the Eddie Jones is the best thing you could get in this filter. And yeah, hopefully you see Eddie Jones using this filter. And guess what? I think we're going to make this one take today. I'm not going to pause. So moving on to the next filter here, guys. This one I did recommend on Friday. And it does look like the prices of the card we're trying to target here did go down, which makes sense because the Showtime, this is Showtime filter here, the Showtime packs were guaranteed, or at least there's an option for guaranteed cards to be pulled out of the Showtime packs. So it does make sense that this filter has gone down in price, so it is good for you guys who don't have that much MT. And what we're going to do here is the pink diamond small forward Showtime, and we're going to be targeting that LeBron James still, just because that card is obviously, it's LeBron James. He has the name, and he's always going to hold some value. I know, like I just said, his price did go down. That's just because of the pure quantity of cards going up. This LeBron James card is good, and people want to use a LeBron James card. So this card is always going to have a value unless they give, or he's always going to have value unless they give out, unless they give everyone a free, LeBron James or using a locked code like that. But as you can see, his price is still above 15,000. And what I would do here is set the maximum buyout to 13,500. I don't know why I was going to 15,000. Maybe I was just trying to show you the price there. But what I would do is set this maximum buyout to 13,500. Again, go and look for the cheapest LeBron and take into account the taxes, and then just sit here and refresh and snipe some LeBrons. Now, the reason I am reusing this filter from Friday is, one, it's a good filter, but two, this kind of goes into the investing portion of the video today, guys, because I saw a couple people say, Sam, this LeBron James, he's kind of lacking some stats, and I agree with that. And you know what that means? I really think they owed LeBron James some badges and stats, because he's going to get dynamic duo. I don't know why I couldn't say dynamic duo there, but if we go ahead and go look at LeBron James' stats, I know this is a market update video, but we're kind of all over the place today. We will go look at his stats here, and I just think it's almost too obvious that he's going to get hit with a dynamic duo. So what I'm saying here is, don't go out and buy 100 LeBron Jameses. Some of you guys say, like, Sam, I have 950 Zoo Cheese sitting in my auction house. Like, no, I'm not saying go buy hundreds of these cards, but if you snipe one of these LeBron Jameses, if you want the MT instantly, go ahead, sell it. but also if you want to hold long term, or do you have the MT to hold long term, maybe hold on to 2, 3, 4 of these guys, and when they release a dynamic duo with probably like Pink Diamond D Wade or something like that, you can make a quick buck, because you already know people, or you guys remember, people freak out with dynamic duos, and they always price fix those cards right away. So buy this card for like 15K now, or even cheaper if you snipe him. Hold him for like a week or two, maybe even 3, because I really think we're gonna get a dynamic duo update soon. And sell him for probably like 50 to 70, maybe even 80K. Because as you can see here with these stats, LeBron James, 82 ball handling, when we're giving Shaquille O'Neal like great ball handling and Hakeem Olajuwon, like dude, LeBron James, this card's definitely getting a duo. So yeah, that's my tip for investing today, to kind of mesh together with this LeBron James filter. Go out and snipe some LeBrons and hold on to a couple of them if you can, because I almost want to bet big money that this card will get a dynamic duo. So moving on now, guys, to the last thing I want to talk about today, and it's go sell your diamond contracts. So go look at the diamond contract price here, or we'll go look at them, and hopefully mine sell here, because I did list up mine myself, so you guys know I'm not capping here. I'm following my own advice, and as you can see, contracts, they've actually gone down, of course, since I looked at the price literally like 10 minutes ago. Prices haven't gone down a bit, but as you can see, they're about 20,000. I'm sure these are going to get bought if they're not bought already, and they're going for about 20,000, which is pretty high, because I have seen them as low as like 10 to 12K back when I'm telling you guys to invest in them. But I will say we have some diamond contracts sitting here in my auction house. They already sold, and we have the diamond contracts. I sold 3 of mine, or all 3 of them that I have, for 20,250. So I'd go ahead, sell your diamond contracts today, guys, especially if you have a lot of them from my prior investing videos, because 20,000, that's a good place to cash out, and we're due for a diamond consumable locker code here any day. But guys, that is actually going to be the video. We did this all in one take. I typically don't do that with these type of videos, but we did it all in one take today. So guys, that's going to be it for the market update. If you learned anything new or enjoyed the video, go ahead, please leave a like below. That really helps me out, and feel free to leave a comment too. Both those things help the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you're new, consider subscribing, as we make these market update videos multiple times per week, and we live stream here on YouTube every single day. But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it here till the end, and until next time, peace out.